Hi guys, you are meeting Teacher Dance. Today I'm going to take you through differentiation. Uh, and therefore we have this question here which is so interesting that will enable us to learn how to get the derived function of y. It will also enable us to get the gradient of the curve and also getting the stationary points on the curve. So our question today, you are told that a curve has an equation y is equal to 2x cubed minus 4x squared plus 6. So in number A, you are told to find dy dx, which is the derived function of y. In number B, you are told to calculate the gradient of the curve y is equal to 2x cubed minus 4x squared plus 6 at x is equal to 4. In number C, you are told to get or to find the coordinates of the two stationary points on the curve. So to get solution for these questions, in number A, we have to get the derived function of y, which is dy dx. So at this point, what we are going to do, we are going to follow the step that I've shown you below. So in number B, at point x is equal to 4, you are also going to follow the same steps that I've clearly illustrated. In getting the two stationary points, we are going to get the gradient function. Remember, in number 1, the gradient function, the gradient of the line, we got it to be 6x squared minus 8x. So we are going to equate the answer that we got in number A to 0. And therefore, by equating 6x squared minus 8x to 0, in that case, we are going to get the gradient function. So in this equation, 6x squared minus 8 is equal to 0. We can factor out 2x. So remember, if you multiply 2x by 3x, we are going to get 6x squared. Also, if we multiply 2x by negative 4, we are going to get negative 8x. So if we factor out 2x into 3x minus 4, close the bracket, is equal to 0. So in this case, 2x, we can equate it to 0. And if when 2x is equal to 0, then we divide both sides by 2, we are going to get x is equal to 0. We can also equate 3x minus 4 to 0. That is in the items that are in bracket, we also equate them to 0. So in that case, we will take negative 4 to the right hand side, and therefore we are going to have in that case we are going to have 3x is equal to 4. And therefore, if we divide both sides, that the right hand side and the left hand side, by 3, x is going to be 4 over 3. So in getting the stationary points, now that we have values, two possible values of x, we have x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 4 over 3. So in that case, what we are going to do, we use the equation that we are given as y is equal to 2x cubed minus 4x squared plus 6. And then we substitute for the values of 0. So when x is equal to 0 and we substitute, the value of y is going to be 6. Equally, on the other side, where x is equal to 4 over 3, we use the same equation and substitute for the values of x. and therefore y is going to give us 98 over 27. So now that we have x is equal to 4 over 3 and y is equal to 97 over 27, the two stationary points that we are going to have is a 0, where x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 6, and the next point is going to be where x is equal to 4 over 3 and y is equal to 98 over 7. Thank you guys for your time.